Tomberlin Crossfire 150R walk around and description. Picked this thing up, was driving around, saw it sitting in the weeds, knocked on the door, asked if they were interested in selling. They said, yeah, we're thinking about it. So gave them the massive fund of $225 for this beast and loaded it up. They had said it didn't run real good and didn't know what was wrong with it. I got it home, did some work with the fuel system, cleaned that all out. Got it running, but it just popped and banged when you got on the throttle. So went to JD's Custom Buggies and ordered up a new carburetor, and it runs sweet now. Starts right up. I mean, it's 1 to 2 seconds of cranking even when it's like 15 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Very impressive. So I'll walk you around, kind of show you some of the features of this machine. Seats with 4-point harnesses. The driver's seat does slide back and forth for different height operators. Throttle and a brake, kind of like a go-kart. For whatever reason, brake is orange and throttle is red. Maybe not the best of ideas. Does have front A-arms with shocks and a rear swing arm with shocks, so suspension all the way around. The engine is a 150cc. It's a Honda GY6 clone. It's overhead valve, spins to like 8,000 RPM, makes somewhere around 10 horsepower. CVT is built into it. That's underneath the silver case there behind the muffler. And then the Crossfire R actually had reverse. So that's that box right before the chain case there. There's a shift cable that runs up to the front underneath the seat. This is your forward and reverse right there. That's parking brake that currently doesn't work. Gas tank up on top. This big cargo rack. Rear hydraulic disc brake. I believe that was standard on these. Then the R version actually got front hydraulic discs as well. Right now, just the fronts are working. Need to get around and bleed the backs. See if that helps. It's electric start. Little ATV battery there. The mounting strap was missing, and I think this battery is actually a little bigger than the original. So I'll have to make a bigger box or something there. What else we got to show you? Seats on these were pretty fragile. This one sat outside obviously for some time. Seats are pretty much disintegrating. As you sit on them, I'll probably get some new covers made or go with the duct tape route for now, just so they're not bare fabric. Tires are okay, some cracks, tread's probably 50% of what it was originally, but just to get the thing around, it works for now. It does have front headlights, those work, and a rear brake light. Rack and pinion steering, it's pretty nice. You loosen these 2 bolts up, or 4 bolts up there. You can actually angle the steering rack up and down for different size riders. It's got a couple grab bars up on top, one for the passenger. Key switch behind the steering wheel here, and then that's a kill switch there, which obviously isn't the original switch. The key switch when I got it had been replaced, wasn't original either. It was kind of sticky, so I just went ahead and bought a replacement one that works better now. I'll figure out something for the kill switch when time allows. Most of the electronics are underneath here. Brand new carburetor. First couple days I drove it, it ran great, started great, and probably started it 30 times, and then the next day I went to start it. Click, click, click. Took the starter out. It was locked up, took it apart, and the magnets were all busted apart, so I went ahead and bought a new starter off of eBay. They're pretty reasonable. There's a million different things that use these engines, so you can find a lot of options. I want to say it was maybe 30-40 bucks for the starter and maybe 12 for the key switch. That's about it. I think I had it about 25 on the GPS. They make clutch kits and big bore kits and racing carburetors and air filters and all that if a guy wants to go crazy. Custom exhaust. While I'm here, I should show this. That's actually the master cylinder. It's got a linkage that runs all the way to the front. They kind of park it in the back, kind of a funky setup, but I guess it works. Go ahead and do a start for you guys. As you can see, it pretty much as soon as you get on the key, it starts right up. Running. See, the headlights are pretty dim. As you rev it up, they get brighter. Seems like there's maybe something wrong with the wiring. Every so often you hit a bump and they get quite a bit brighter. I guess they're AC, not DC, so you gotta look into that a little more. It's just purring along. Pretty nice machine. All right, hope you enjoyed.